Welcome to the West Virginia Association of Collegiate Registrars and Admission Officers Virtual College Fair. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. A few housekeeping announcements before we get started. You can use the Q&A button on your screen to type your questions to our presenters at any time. Your camera and microphone are off, so the panelists cannot see or hear you. Keep in mind that this is just one of many different sessions happening, so please be sure to sign up for additional sessions as well. This presentation is being recorded and will be available within about a week at the same website where you registered. I'd now like to turn it over to our presenters to help us learn about their institutions. We're going to go ahead and start with Marshall University School of Pharmacy. Take it away.
Hi, everyone. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Okay. So my name is Brittany Thompson, and I'm the recruitment specialist here at Marshall University School of Pharmacy. So this is our 2-year pathway that we have. So, and this goes right along with our Early Assurance Scholars Program. So the Early Assurance Program, you would actually enroll at Marshall University straight out of high school. And the program, you would start at Marshall, you would be there for 2 years. So you can kind of see a sample of the classes that you would take. And then your third year of college, you would actually start your first year of pharmacy school. You do have to meet all of the prerequisite requirements. You have to maintain a 3.0 GPA, but it's a great program. If you are interested in it, we are accepting applications. We're also test optional this year. So, typically we require the ACT or SAT, but this year we're actually test optional. So keep that in mind. We are doing in-person tours. So those are being scheduled by appointment only. So we're located in Huntington, West Virginia. So right downtown Huntington, right off of the Health Sciences campus. We would love to show you around for sure. Just, if you're interested, please let me know. But just some things about it, you want to, with this program, it's really great for students, especially to kind of get a jump start on getting your PharmD. You really get to be mentored by our faculty members. You get membership in our pre-pharmacy club. You get to have a College of Science advisor with you who can keep you on track. So this is just a great program for students who are interested in pharmacy. And, pharmacists right now are just, it's a busy time for pharmacists, and it's a great time to get into the field of pharmacy because they're working hand in hand with the pandemic. So they're being able to give vaccinations. Our students, if you look at our social media channels, our students are out giving vaccinations. They're in the community. Our program is a 4-year doctoral degree program. So your first through third years, you are in the classroom, then and on some rotations, then your fourth year, you're solely on your rotations. And you do earn 3 certifications in our program. So medication therapy management, diabetes management, and immunizations. So you actually earn your first certification your first semester of pharmacy school. We also give you an intern license in all 3 states because we are located in the tri-state area. So if you're not really familiar with Huntington, you can cross one bridge and be in Ohio. You can cross another bridge and be in Kentucky. So you do get your pharmacy intern license in Kentucky, Ohio, and West Virginia, which, we also have scholarships for our students. So you can start getting scholarships starting your first year of pharmacy school. And those are on our website. So if you go to marshall.edu/pharmacy and click on scholarships, you'll see a list of all of our scholarships. Students actually can get scholarships up until their 4th year of pharmacy school. So there's so many different things that you can apply for. So I definitely encourage you, if you are interested in our program, reach out to me, come and visit. I would love to show you around. We are observing, CDC guidelines and doing appointments only, but definitely would love to meet with you. Make sure you follow us on social media. So Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can always email us at pharmacy@marshall.edu or give us a call at 304-696-7354. Stop sharing. I think my time is up.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for that overview, Marshall University School of Pharmacy. We are now going to move on to New River Community and Technical College.
Good evening. My name is Brianna Smith. I'm just going to share my screen real quick. All right. Okay. Alrighty, yeah, like I said, my name is Brianna Smith. I'm the admissions counselor at New River Community and Technical College. And if you're not familiar with New River, we are the community college in West Virginia that serves sort of the southeastern portion of the state. You can see here our service region is sort of outlined in green, and we serve Fayette, Greenbrier, Mercer, Monroe, Nicholas, Pocahontas, Raleigh, Summers, and Webster counties in West Virginia. We actually have 4 campuses. Excuse me. We have our Raleigh County campus in Beaver, West Virginia, right outside Beckley. We have our Greenbrier Valley campus in Lewisburg. We have our Nicholas County campus in Summersville, and we have our Mercer County campus in Princeton. And in addition to our 4 campuses, or 4 main campuses, we have what's called our Advanced Technology Center, located in Gent, West Virginia, which is near Winter Place Ski Resort. And here we house all of our technical programs. So you'll see here we have automotive, welding, electric distribution, engineering technology, more commonly known as line service. We have, I believe, diesel and industrial technology programs as well, all at our Gent campus. And I'll also add as well, we have a welding shop and a machining shop as well at our Lewisburg campus. So if you are in the Lewisburg area, you can get those programs at Lewisburg as well. So why would you want to choose New River? Well, we have 60+ academic programs. You can see kind of an alphabetized list here, but we sort of break it down into areas of emphasis, areas of study. So we have our nursing and health professions programs. Within that, we've got our practical nursing program. So you can get your LPN license. As of this semester, we just added an LPN to RN Bridge program at our Greenbrier campus. So once you get your LPN and get your license, you can actually continue on to get your RN degree as well down there. We have phlebotomy. Excuse me, phlebotomy. We have a really good medical laboratory technician program. All kinds of things, business and computers. Business programs, we just added a really cool cybersecurity program as well. Moving on, we have social and behavioral sciences programs like social services and criminal justice. And then of course our technical programs, which I've already mentioned. The line service program is very popular. We're really well known for that. Diesel, welding, industrial tech, automotive, all kinds of things. In addition to our programs, we have a lot of articulation agreements with different colleges. For example, we've got an agreement with Concord social work program, so you can get our social services degree and then transfer on to their 4-year social work program. We have a similar agreement with West Virginia State with our criminal justice program. And we're also a really good option just to get your general studies out of the way before going on to a 4-year school for your latter 2 years, if you kind of feel like that you're just not ready right after high school to go on to a 4-year school. It's also a very economical way to get your general studies as well. Another really important thing to note about choosing maybe a community college is most of our programs of study are covered under the West Virginia Invest Grant, which is the free community college bill in West Virginia that came out about a year or 2 ago. This grant it's actually a grant. You would not have to pay it back if you meet the qualifications for it. And most of our programs are covered under it. The grant pays your tuition. It doesn't pay your fees or your books, but it does pay your tuition. So it's a really, really good opportunity to look into. Here's some basic qualification points for the grant, which I won't go into all of them, but I will stress that in order to receive the grant, you do have to complete your FAFSA, the federal application or free application for federal student aid. You have to complete that. And then you also need to go to the West Virginia Invest Grant webpage, which the URL is above. You'll need to go there and complete the Invest Grant application itself. So it's sort of a 2-step process to apply for the grant. But I would definitely start both of those applications early. As far as admissions to New River goes, we do not have an application fee, and we're what they call an open enrollment institution. So we will accept every student regardless of GPA, test scores. We do not decline you based on that. the first step in the enrollment process would be to do our application, and that's on our website. If you go to newriver.edu, you will see a button that says apply, and that brings a drop-down menu. If you click ready to apply, you will find our application, and then on down that page, you'll see a link here to our new student checklist, and that is a complete listing of all steps to enrollment at New River. So once you do your application, just click on that and just be working away at getting those admission items in. Last but not least, of course, you'll want to do your FAFSA. New River School Code is 03906 or 039603. And that's just, I can't stress enough how important it is to start the FAFSA early. Choose multiple schools. If you're not sure where you're going to go, just pick multiple schools and add the school codes, because that way that gets the ball rolling. And if you have any questions, feel free to contact us. Our main line is the number above, and you can email us at admissions@newriver.edu, or if you have financial aid questions, finaid@newriver.edu as well. And we are here to help and happy to help you. And that's all I have. Thank you so much.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, New River Community and Technical College. We're now going to hear from West Virginia Northern Community College.
All right, let me go ahead and share my screen here. Okay. All right, hi everybody. My name is Reagan Blaha. I am the admissions counselor and recruiter here at West Virginia Northern Community College. I thank you for joining us this evening and taking time out of your evening to join us and learn a little bit about all these great institutions. So West Virginia, just as a quick snapshot of West Virginia Northern Community College, we are a co-educational tri-campus college. So we do service 3 other communities other than we serve the Wheeling, Weirton, and New Martinsville. The Wheeling campus is our main campus, and then our Weirton and New Martinsville are our sister campuses. Again, we are a public 2-year comprehensive community college. So we also, like New River, have the open door enrollment policy where we don't need test scores or GPA upon acceptance. We have a student faculty ratio of 14:1. So we do have those smaller classrooms, but with those smaller classrooms comes more one-on-one time with our professors, and they'll make sure that you're on the right path to succeed in whatever goal your end goal is. So we do take pride in having such a small classroom student to faculty ratio, because we know our students are being taken care of. We have over 70 programs and certificates to choose from. Later on, I will show you all the programs that we offer here at the college and where you can find them on our website. However, we do have 2 brand new programs. We have a substance abuse technician program, which is our AAS, and then we also have an advanced skill set. The AAS will begin in fall of 21, and applications are open now for that. We also have selective admission allied health programs, which are ongoing at this time. So all that information could be found on our website. Again, we were named one of the most affordable community colleges in America and the lowest net price in West Virginia by the U.S. Department of Ed in 2020. So again, just like New River, we also have the West Virginia Invest, and we have about 30 programs or more that would qualify for the West Virginia Invest grant. So that would cover your mandatory tuition and fees. So that's something to think about when you're deciding where should I go to college if you want to stay local. It is a last dollar in, so they are going to take other funds before this one. But if you don't qualify for anything else, this is a great opportunity to save money in the long run. So 96% of our students would choose West Virginia Northern again as their college of choice. And that's really awesome, because we know that our students are our lifeline. So by having these students say, hey, we'll come back and we'd be glad to come back, that makes us proud and makes us know that we're doing our jobs correctly. And 83% of our new students who apply for financial aid will receive it. So again, that lends back to we are the lowest net price in the state of West Virginia. All right, so real quick, I want to hit on the early entrance program at West Virginia Northern Community College. We do have early entrance courses. So if you're a junior or senior in high school and you meet the prereqs for the courses, you can enroll in classes for $25 per credit hour with a $25 fee. And a lot of these courses are transferable to a 4-year institution as well. So if you choose to continue to get your associate's degree with us upon graduation from high school, a lot of these can be transferred to 4-year institutions to earn your bachelor's degree. All right. real quick. I'm going to stop sharing and I'm going to go ahead and move to the website. So this is our website, wvncc.edu. If you go here, this is where you would find all of our programs of study. If any future students would have any questions, you would just go under, you can see West Virginia Invest, visit the college, tuition, financial aid. And then this is where you go to apply today. We do have a free online admissions application. So all we need you to do is click the begin online application, first time user account creation, and then you're on your way to create an application and to complete an application at West Virginia Northern Community College. All the criteria for our admissions process is below. There's one more thing that I'd like to show you. So this is our brand new virtual tour. Due to COVID-19, we had to improvise and we decided to expand our horizons and we have launched our virtual tour. So we have aerial coverage of our Wheeling, Weirton, and New Martinsville campuses, along with in-depth details of each campuses as well. So those are something that you can look at when you decide what might be your best choice to come to Northern. And you can see along with like 360 videos. We can do different areas of the nursing, radiography labs, stuff like that. So this is an awesome tool. If you can't make it on campus to schedule a tour, this is something where you can easily sit at home and watch from the comfort of your own couch. Alrighty. And the last thing that I want to talk about real quick is our virtual open house week. So we are hosting a virtual open house week starting Monday, April 5th, and that will run through Saturday, April 10th. So on each night, we'll have different divisions. There will be more information posted on our website. So if you just visit wvncc.edu, under open house, you'll find that information. It should be up within the next week or two. We are going to be doing on-campus tours. We are currently doing on-campus tours, pre-booked. However, on Saturday, April 10th, if you book a on-campus tour, you'll be able to come on campus and see our facilities. And that is my contact information. If you have any questions, I am located on the Wheeling campus. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you so much, West Virginia Northern Community College. We're now going to hear from Regent University.
Well, good evening, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us. We're excited to be here. My name is Caitlin Irvin at Regent University, and tonight I'm going to talk a little bit about what your future could look like at Regent. So let's get into it. We are a private Christian university located in Virginia Beach, Virginia. And here are a few photos of our campus through the seasons. You'll be surrounded by amazing Georgian style architecture and brick walkways and a beautiful wooded landscape on campus. We are currently conducting individual tours in person, so I invite you to check us out, or we have a virtual tour available on our website as well. Regent is a liberal arts university, and we offer over 135 different programs for you to choose from, but not just liberal arts programs. We also have some healthcare programs and some STEM programs. We offer every level of education from associate's degrees all the way up to graduate programs. And some of our most popular programs include cybersecurity, psychology, business, communication, education, and biblical studies. We have over 11,000 students total. 4,400 of those are undergraduate students, and around 1,300 of those students study on campus. Our students do come from all 50 states, 90 different countries, and they represent 40 different denominations. You can choose to study online as well, or live on campus, or commute from the local area. However you choose to study, rest assured that you're not going to be treated like a number or get lost in a giant lecture hall. You are going to learn directly from your professors in a smaller classroom environment, which allows you to connect with your peers and receive more personalized instruction. And in addition, our faculty are amazing. They not only teach, but they actively work in their disciplines. So they're going to be a great resource for you as a student as you are considering next steps. So here at Regent, we want to surround you with every resource you need to earn a quality education and to have a great experience. So all of our services, from our academic support center to our Center for Student Happiness, are available to you because we're really committed to making sure that you are as successful as you want to be and that you're supported every single step of the way. So we do offer apartment style student housing on campus. That includes free laundry, free parking. We have a 24-hour fitness center, and each apartment comes with a fully furnished kitchen. And we are ranked in the top 5 for safest college campuses in Virginia. So that's something to note as well. And we realize that, figuring out the finances is a huge factor in which school you choose. So we are committed to making our education as affordable as possible, including with many different scholarships, as you can see on this slide. We do rank in the top 5% for most affordable private Christian colleges and universities in the country. And about 85% of our undergraduate students receive some form of aid. We also have a net price calculator on our website that can help you determine the cost based on your individual circumstances. So I encourage you to check out that tool as well. We also understand that your college experience is a 360-degree experience. And so we really try to offer a lot of opportunities outside of the classroom as well. We have over 55 different clubs and organizations on campus, including our Moot Court Club, Surf Club, our Student Activities Board, and many others. And we offer regular events and activities like student paint nights and escape rooms. And our student services have done a really good job of adapting and being creative with our events, even in spite of COVID. We also have 9 collegiate sports, as well as many other club and intramural sports. We have a state-of-the-art performing arts center where students can either watch or participate in several productions throughout the year. If you're interested in a military career, we offer several ROTC programs and related scholarships. And last but not least, our campus ministries host chapel and weekly life groups and other ways to connect each week. So as I mentioned before, we are located in coastal Virginia Beach, so we're not too far of a drive from the boardwalk. Virginia, the local area, offers a lot of other things to do, including there's nearby historic sites, state parks, national parks. Regent students also like to take advantage of some of the nearby art museums and cultural events going on. Plus, we're only a few hours away from other places like the Outer Banks and Washington, D.C. So there's a lot to see and do. And finally, what are the next steps? Well, there's 2 ways you can apply. You can either apply online, or you can call the number on this slide and speak with one of our admissions counselors, and they can usually waive the $50 application fee. We do operate on a rolling admissions basis, so you can apply at any time. We also are test optional this year, although we do strongly encourage you to turn in those test scores if you have them. We invite you to apply, we invite you to come and check out our campus, and we look forward to helping you through the process. So thank you so much.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Regent University. We're going to move on to our last institution before the Q&A section. And so closing us out today will be Fairmont State University.
Okay, hello everybody. Go ahead and get started. All right, so my name is Haley Cochran. I'm the Senior Admissions Counselor here at Fairmont State University. I'm happy to provide you guys with some more information on the application, admissions, and enrollment process. So getting started, we'll touch base on where we're located. Fairmont State University sits on a charming hilltop campus in Fairmont, West Virginia. We're located in the north central part of the state. Because we're surrounded by nature, our campus community has a lot of access to outdoor adventure, such as biking, hiking, climbing, rafting, skiing, anything like that can fall within a 1 to 2 hour drive from our campus. We're also close to major cities like Pittsburgh, Columbus, Baltimore, and Washington, D.C. So our campus community can regularly travel to those areas. Fairmont State University offers over 50 undergraduate degree programs. We have several programs that you can't find anywhere else in the state of West Virginia, including national security and intelligence, community health education, architecture, and the FAA Part 141 flight school. So you're sure to find a major that you love, whether you're into science, business, education, helping people, keeping fit, learning history, outdoor adventure, or any of our other academic programs that we have. Because of our size, you can get real-world, hands-on experience on state-of-the-art equipment sooner than you might at other schools. Our average class size is about 22 students, and our teacher-faculty ratio is about a 15-to-1. Our academic programs are equipped with critical thinking and reasoning skills, plus high verbal and written abilities. So with these skills, it's going to give you an extraordinary career once you graduate. And when you're looking at that list, as you can see, we have several different programs that you can pick and choose from, and you might not be sure what you want to major in yet. And that is totally fine. We have what is called academic pathways, which are clusters of academic programs with overlapping research or creative interest, related coursework, or similar paths. So that really allows the student to kind of explore an area of interest while also helping them stay on track to graduate and save time and money. So that's really nice and affordable too. So no matter what major you decide to pick at Fairmont State, there's no excuse not to be successful because we have a brand new tutoring and testing center, and it's very flexible. So we do tutoring as group, we do individual tutoring too. I mean, it's no cost to you. You have that service that's available to you. So we really encourage our students to take full advantage of that. Our campus is about 120 acres, and the middle picture on this screen is what's called our Falcon Center. This is the hub of campus. It's the student recreation building. This is where everybody meets between classes and in the evenings. It is home to our dining hall, Chick-fil-A, Starbucks, the campus bookstore, and several other student service areas. So to help you stay healthy, you have that recreation center that's packed full with basketball courts, cardio machines, free weight area, individual fitness room classes too. And then also within the Falcon Center, there's an indoor quarter-mile track, a lap pool, a fitness center, and like I mentioned earlier, several different basketball, volleyball, and soccer courts too that the students have available that's already included in their tuition and fees. You don't have to pay any additional money to use that building at all. Also, there's plenty of parking available too, whether you decide to live on or off campus. Students are allowed to have their vehicle. Your parking permit is included in the cost of your tuition and fees, so you don't have to pay any extra money for parking, which is a nice little added bonus too. Participating in a club or an organization is not only a great way to get involved and explore a field that you love, but it also can help you build friendships that will last a lifetime. At Fairmont State, we offer over 50 different clubs and organizations, so more than likely you're going to be able to find something that's within your interest, whether you're into arts, politics, sports, or outdoor adventure, or maybe a club related to your major. And if you're looking for a club and you can't find it, that's no need to worry. You can actually create your own club at Fairmont State, which I think is super unique. We also have a very vibrant and active Greek life community with 3 fraternities and 3 sororities. And on top of all of that, we also offer dozens of intramural activities, including solo and team sports. And we also offer club sports as well, where the teams can compete against other club teams from other schools. And then with that, we have a combined 17 sports for men's and women, and we're in the NCAA Division II in the Mountain East Conference. And the best part is that our Fairmont State students get free admission into every athletic event with their valid ID card. Fairmont State offers one of the lowest tuition rates in the state and region, and we have plenty of financial aid resources, and our academic programs are structured to help you graduate on time, and unique programs, like I mentioned earlier, that you can't find anywhere else. We offer several scholarships for first-time freshmen. Our first scholarship is our premier academic scholarship. It's called the McLean Presidential Scholarship, which includes tuition and fees, room and board, and a book stipend. We also offer an Alumni Legacy Scholarship for children of our Falcon alumni. And right now, actually this evening, we're kicking off our SOAR Scholarship event. And what the SOAR Scholarship event is, you must attend an online SOAR event and have a completed admissions file prior to April 1st, and you will receive a $500 stackable scholarship. During the online SOAR event, you'll have the chance to hear from faculty and staff to go a little bit, dive deeper into a little bit more about our majors that we have, housing and financial aid, and a chance to meet with our president. So with more information on that, you can definitely check out our website as well too. All of our scholarships are listed on the website. And admission, I'll wrap up real quick here. You can apply online at fairmontstate.edu/apply. It's super quick and easy to do. And then on our last slide here, if you want to jot down our contact information, we will be happy to help. And we are offering in-person tours, and you can sign up online. So thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much, Fairmont State University. And thank you to all of our panelists today who shared with us information about each of their institutions. We're excited now to move on to the Q&A portion of our event today. And we're going to give all of our panelists a chance to answer a few questions that will be very useful for those of you who are going through the college search process. The first question is, what advice would you give someone going through the college search process? And we're going to start with Marshall University School of Pharmacy.
The advice I would give someone would definitely be to look at cost. Cost is very important, looking at what the scholarships are that are available at the institution as well. But, also it's really important to look at what programs they offer and, choosing a university that has, or even a college, community college that has a program that you're interested in. And then could you even possibly transfer on somewhere else? So I would definitely say looking at all of those.
Thank you. New River Community and Technical College, what's your advice?
Sort of playing along with the cost factor, I would have as a community college recruiter, don't forget about your local community college. Definitely consider it. You may find that there's more there than you realized. Nowadays, community colleges offer a lot more than they used to. Even if you decide that it's not for you, a lot of community colleges, New River included, offers early enrollment classes that you can take, where you can take classes as a high school student. We offer those at a rate of, I think it's about $25 per credit hour. So that saves you a tremendous amount of money taking the student when you come right out of high school, and then you have to pay the full tuition amount. So colleges also have a lot of pathways that lead to four-year programs nowadays. So I would just have to say, yeah, factor in cost, definitely consider that, and also your local community college as well.
Thank you so much. West Virginia Northern Community College, what's your tip?
It's very similar to everybody else's. Brianna and I have been piggybacking off of each other each time this week. If you can, look into your community colleges. If you are wanting to do save some money in the long run, your community colleges are your best bet. You're still going to get the same education as you would as a four-year institution, and then you can, after you transfer, then move on to a four-year institution as well. And with the West Virginia Invest, there is more incentive with community colleges now. So that's my tip.
Great. Well, when you hear a message multiple times, it's usually good advice. We're going to move now to Regent University.
So my advice falls along a similar theme, but I would just say to focus on scholarships, especially if you're interested in a private university like Regent or another private university. Often private universities have endowed scholarships and other institutional aid that they are able to offer their students. So I know that's something I wish I'd known a little bit more about when I was searching for colleges. So I would just encourage you, take advantage of those scholarships, ask the colleges about the different opportunities and offerings they have when you're talking with them about financial aid. And then there's a lot of general scholarships as well that you can look up online. So there's a lot of untapped resources there.
Thank you, Regent University. Fairmont State University, we'll have you close this question out for us. What's your advice?
I would say my advice is definitely keep your options open. And I know times are a little bit different right now, but if you can go on a campus tour, I think that is huge. You definitely want to go check out as many colleges and universities that you can to see what's going to be a best fit for you. You can do a lot of research online and see what everybody has to offer, but I really think it's really great once you step foot on that college or university campus to kind of see, is this going to be a good fit for me? Could I see myself being a student here for the next 2 to 4 years or beyond that? Is it too large? Is it too small? Or is it just the right size? And have that chance to meet with a faculty or staff member to go a little bit deeper into what your program of study is going to be. So my advice would be, if you can, go on as many college tours.
Thank you, Fairmont State University. I'm going to share my screen again. Our next question is going to help us get to know a little bit more about each of your institutions. So starting again at the top with Marshall University School of Pharmacy, will you let us know what is your favorite event or tradition on campus?
Yeah, so my favorite event or tradition on campus would probably be homecoming. I'm a big football person and Marshall's a huge football school. So, definitely homecoming. Plus, I also love it, being able to see people that, you went to school with and kind of reconnect. Also, it serves as a good networking opportunity for students, to really network with people, who also attended the same university that you did.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. New River Community and Technical College, what's your favorite?
Excuse me. I would have to say our campus tours are my favorite. Being a community college, we don't have the homecoming traditions that the four-year schools do, but we give some pretty awesome tours, especially of our technical facilities. When we bring kids on campus to our Advanced Technology Center, we let them volunteer to do welding or try their hand at line service. We'll actually take volunteers and put them in the hard hat and the boots and spikes and belt and let them practice climbing. We don't let them go all the way up the pole, but we stop them at a certain point for safety, but they really enjoy that and they get to try their hand at welding, and it's just really hands-on and really fun.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Thank you. West Virginia Northern Community College, what's your favorite event or tradition on campus?
Unfortunately, we don't have homecoming being a community college, but I would also have to agree that giving tours is probably my favorite. We do have a brand new state-of-the-art animatage table that is a piece of equipment that has not live, but cadavers built in there where our students can use digitally and play with it on a board. So I linked it in our chat, but it's a very interesting piece of technology. And we are the only community college in the state of West Virginia to have this innovative technology, and only one part of 100 other colleges in the country to have this. So we're very lucky to have this piece of technology for our bio, our nurses, and all of our allied health programs.
Fantastic, thank you. We'll now move on to Regent University.
So there's so many things to choose from. It's hard to pick one, but a couple of things that I like. One of our theater productions, even if you are not majoring in theater or not involved, you can still go and watch them in our amazing theater on campus. And so, and the theater is actually modeled after Ford's Theater in DC. So that's a pretty cool experience that I enjoy.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like it. Thank you. Fairmont State University.
So my favorite on-campus event that we have every fall and every spring on a Saturday, we offer what's called our Maroon and White Week event. And it's just an open house. It's a chance for students, no matter where you are in your college search process, whether you're a freshman in high school or a senior, you can come to this on-campus event and get to meet with faculty and staff members from all of our departments. We have an academic fair. We have different sessions on housing and financial aid. You can receive a campus tour that day, and you'll have the chance to meet with our president that day. It's a great day to kind of come on campus, learn everything there is to learn about Fairmont State. You have the chance to eat in our dining hall as well too, just to kind of experience that. So that would definitely be my favorite event. Unfortunately, due to COVID, we've had to move those virtually, but it's definitely something new, but still an event that I love is our open house every fall and spring called our Maroon and White Week event.
Thanks, Fairmont State University. Okay, I have another question for you all, and this one also helps us get to know a little bit more about your universities, institutions, and colleges. So the question is, give an interesting or fun fact about your school. And of course, we're going to start once again with Marshall University School of Pharmacy.
So one thing that's really interesting about us that I love is we have what's called our Pharmily concept. So we really make it like a family type atmosphere for our students. And, we're always having events, always collaborating. We have our active learning classrooms, and, our students are constantly collaborating. Plus we're also, trying to do things outside of class to kind of keep them engaged. We'll have, with COVID, we've been doing like Zoom games. We've been doing Zoom game nights. We also have been doing like a Farmily Cup. So, you know, just really embodying that Farmily concept into our program is just so awesome.
Yeah, that sounds fantastic. Thank you. New River Community and Technical College?
Well, I would have to say, just, you know, in keeping with the sort of hands-on approach to a lot of our technical programs, one interesting fact is with our electric distribution engineering technology program, the line service, the way that program is set up, it's a 2-semester certificate. So your first semester, you do the book learning, but the cool thing is your second semester, we have what's called the Learn and Earn semester, and it's sort of an internship. So you, actually go out Monday through Friday and work with the power company and do an internship. And you actually get paid by the power company while you are in the program. So you get college credit, but you also get paid as well. Similarly with our cosmetology program, we run a full service salon in pre-pandemic days. And so the students actually train on regular people from the community that come in and, you know, want to get their nails done or their hair done. So you have all of that hands-on exposure built into like clinicals in the program. So just really interesting and hands-on.
Absolutely. Thank you. West Virginia Northern Community College.
I think mine would be that our name of our mascot. We are the Thundering Chicken. So it's a unique name that many don't expect a college to be, but we take pride in being the Thundering Chickens, and we wouldn't have it any other way. So I think it's always interesting to point that out to people.
That is definitely unique. Thank you so much. Regent University.
So not a lot of people know this, but Regent actually started out as a graduate school. So we have multiple different graduate schools, including a fully accredited law school, school of business, school of counseling and psychology, you name it. So for any students who have an eye on continuing their education, I always like to let them know about those resources.
That's great. Thank you, Regent University. And Fairmont State University?
Something that's unique to our campus is in the center hub of campus outside in front of the waterfall, we have a bell and it's called the Victory Bell. And years ago, if any of the athletic teams would win, they would go down and ring that bell as in victory that they won. The bell does no longer ring, but now it is a symbol in the middle of the campus that our student organizations and clubs paint to show awareness for their student club or organization across campus. In years past, they used to do it in the evenings. So when you would go out and nobody would see you and paint it, and it was always like a guess as to who was painting the bell. So that's just something unique. So it could be every other day the bell's painted something different. Sometimes it could be painted something for a month or so. So it really kind of just changes up, and it's always unique to walk out to the center of campus and see what's painted on the bell.
Yeah, I bet. Well, these are wonderful traditions and interesting facts about all of your institutions. I want to thank each of our panelists, our representatives here today for telling us about these wonderful opportunities for our attendees. That is going to wrap up our presentation for today. Thank you so much to everyone who has joined us, whether you are here as a panelist, attendee, or catching the replay of this at a later date. We appreciate that you've joined us here. When you close this window, there will be a link to a very quick 4-question survey. We'd appreciate any feedback that you can provide about today's event. Also, this is one of many sessions being hosted, so please be sure to sign up for additional sessions happening later. And then also in about a week, you'll be able to find this session's recording and other session recordings back on the same website where you registered. Thank you one final time to all of our expert representatives here and those of you who are joining us across the country. Thank you. Bye-bye.